Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the official ARK Podcast, number 86. My name's Brad, and I'm here with the core team. Your host tonight, as always, our fantastic leader, Atlas. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you for the introduction, Coach Brad. And folks, welcome back to another edition of the nightly live podcast here at ARK. This is the 86th podcast. ARK is doing fantastic, folks. Price at $571, market cap $4,637,362 US dollars. And folks, we have another all-time high of the Spark prize pool. It is at 188.89 ARK. That is a street value BUSD of $1,078.56. This is going to be our 38th Spark winner that's going to be chosen here live tonight. And the Spark rewards paid out has a value of $28,290.25. That's just with 37 winners. Absolutely massive, fantastic. Folks are happy, calm, cool, and collected, earning. We've even seen a couple of folks win a couple of times. You know, talk about having amazing luck, folks. Today we had a great event happen. As we told you, we're planning a lot of marketing, YouTubers, Medium articles, influencers. A lot of folks are really tapping into their networks and bringing folks here above the ARK because they are happy. They're seeing that it just keeps printing for them. And we got to get the word out. We got to get some heat, some friction happening here, as we don't want to leave anyone behind. And growth is such an important part of any project, not only here at ARK, but we're passionate about it. We are very excited with the way this team has come together, the work they're doing, this community, the way they've rallied. We've done so many contests and continuing to grow with that. And really rewarding our community that's getting involved, that is going out there, that is doing Medium articles, creating YouTube contests, or bringing, their contacts here to us. So today, this YouTuber, his name is Crypto Moonlight. He has 187,000 subs on his channel. These are crypto investors, and this is just about to go live. We're going to share it through the All Aboard sessions. And we're going to go ahead and like and comment and get some traction. Folks are really understanding. They're seeing that their friends, what we call the smart money, is invested here at ARK. So that's it for my updates in the opening tonight. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm going to turn it over to Brett to get some updates from his side.
Yeah, thanks, Alice. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. It sounds like we've got a lot going on. Brad's going to announce the competitions that are happening across the Arkfi ecosystem here. Lots of ways to earn BUSD. You mentioned, some of our key stats. I just wanted to highlight that the foundation right now, which is our bond LP contract, we're almost pushing 170,000. We started at launch around 35K. So we're up $130,000 around that, maybe even a little bit more. In just the 5 weeks or so that we've been live. So lots of positive things happening in the liquidity pool there, deepening, our reserves and being able to sustain that price. So it's great to see people coming over, learning more about it. Our Telegram's growing. We were at 2,885 members, which I remember just, not too long ago, we announced 2,500. So the word's out. We have some major, influencers that you mentioned, YouTubers, people that are in other communities that are influencers coming on board. I won't mention any names until, we're ready to make those announcements, but the word on the street is out. We're printing, we're paying. This is definitely the brightest spot in DeFi right now. You can talk about other projects. Everybody's kind of waiting and seeing, and talking about, when it switches to the bull market. Well, there's a bull market here. We're paying 2% daily. People are already getting close to ROI, which is great to see. And so those people are out telling other people. And I think that positive message is one to keep spreading. So that's what we're doing now. Really putting the pedal to the metal on the marketing side of things. Lots going on behind the scenes. As we get closer to our mobile app, I saw another version today from the front end developer. He's hooking up and incorporating a lot of the fresh design and things that we want to see for the ultimate app. That's a redesign of our current app. But in the interim, we're going to incorporate as much stuff as we can to make a biggest splash as we can with that mobile app tech. And once that's in place, you're not going to see lotteries and casinos coming out of this group. This is going to be all about fintech. It's going to be about using that mobile application to reach the mass market and really make a push for more DeFi products, and also being able to onboard people in a frictionless way and a very, I would say, more pleasant investor experience that they might be used to through some of the biggest names in finance and in investing in the world. So that's what we're looking forward to, and that's really where we're going to start, tailoring our message towards more of a fintech platform with DeFi components, and really getting that push out into the mass market. So that's about it for me. I know we've got a lot of other things to announce, but I'll let Brad and yourself take it from there.
Great update, Brett. Yeah, absolutely. That's a very interesting analytic there. So if I'm going to understand correctly what you're saying that folks are taking their ARK and their BUSD and they're coming into the foundation. They want to get that 100% APR. They want to get a spot, on the Spark Price pool every single night. So, from 35,000 to, what was it, 166K?
Yeah, we were at 167,621 in total bond value. So yeah, there's definitely a flow of ARK happening that direction, and you think you hit the nail on the head. Spark rewards and direct referrals. So a lot of the things that we're preaching now about marketing and getting Medium articles, getting YouTube videos out, putting a referral link in those, you're going to want to make sure you're capturing those referral rewards as well. So getting that level 1 referral rewards to collect those 5% direct rewards that come from every deposit that someone makes. So I had this discussion the other day with someone because they weren't sure whether or not all of the deposits would pay. And in fact, in this protocol, every single deposit someone makes, so not the first one, not the second one, every single one that they make, you get 5% of that, which is unique. Most of the other protocols, they make one deposit, you might get that first one up to a certain percentage, but then after that, it either doesn't pay out or it goes into a round robin. And so we wanted to make sure that people were incentivized to get paid continuously and to keep promoting and keep pushing and keep talking about Arkfi. So we said, hey, most people come in, they make a small investment, and you get the 5% from the smallest investment, which isn't fair. And then typically what happens after they've gotten, they start to see positive results from their investment, they add more, and they make maybe a bigger investment of 1,000 or 5,000 or something like that comes in. And in other protocols, you won't capture that reward, but on ours you will. So there's many different reasons to at least have that level 1 referral level and get your bond LP and get your foundation level up to at least that 250 BUSD in value. Or you can go the legacy NFT route. And we've seen many people that are building up their foundation, and then once they hit that $1,000 in value, they want to go to the legacy NFT and get a silver NFT. Then they get all of the other benefits. So they get the CWR, they get the DAO vote, they get those referral levels down to level 3. So, there's 2 different paths to go. One's kind of a builder route, I think, through the foundation. And then the other is, that long-term play with the legacy NFT.
Man, the smart money knows how to play the game. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So great to see. I mean, and another part, I mean, legacy NFT holders keeps growing. Let me do a live check on that for you guys here. Last time I checked, I think we were at $306,000 ready to go, ready to invest. You guys know that we're about real world utility, right? That's, the culture, that's division, that's where our backgrounds really come into play here for us at ARK. So, give me a quick second. I'm going to pull up the tab here. Check that analytic. Just takes a second for that dashboard to load. But yeah, that's a very positive fact. Just looking over the surface, I think that most folks don't have the full resources to see all the analytics and the way that everything's coming together. How much TVL is really here invested at ARK. So it's taking a little bit long to load. Let's give it a second. How are you doing, Brad? Are you almost ready for your all aboard session?
All aboard!
Yes, sir. Could you just quickly check your DMs as well, please, bro, when you get a minute?
Yes, sir.
So while Atlas is waiting for that to load up, the first thing I wanted to mention is that we are extending the I Heart ARK competition. We are going to extend it for another 2 weeks, and we are also going to increase the prize pool, but there is an added part to it. The whole point of the team running these competitions is it's to give back to the community, of course, but it is primarily to grow the ARK platform and all of the different facets involved. And one of those is the Discord. So, as I said, there's going to be an extension of 2 weeks. The BUSD reward pool for that has increased. Each winner, there'll be 5 winners, and each winner will receive 300 BUSD each. So that is a very, very nice increase. But you will need to have the I Heart ARK slogan in your name on Telegram and on Discord. So you will need to send us an additional screenshot to Fortunate Enough, or everybody that's in the I Heart ARK from the Telegram who's already sent a screenshot through. You will have to send a screenshot of I Heart ARK in your Discord name. If you do not have a Discord account, it's very, very quick and easy. Costs nothing to create one. You can choose your username, or you can change your username over there. And the links for the Discord are posted in the main chat several times throughout the day. Anybody that hasn't seen them, or wants access to them, you could just ask any of the admins, and we'll drop that for you. So add the I Heart ARK to your Discord name, send a screenshot to Fortunate Enough, and we will you'll be entered into the competition. And as I said, you've got an extra 2 weeks, and the reward has increased now to 300 BUSD for each winner. There'll be 5 winners.
Oh, yeah. So what you're trying to tell me here, Coach Brad, is if I am participating in the I Love ARK contest, instead of winning $200, I can win $300 if I make a Discord account and put the I Love ARK?
Yes, sir. It is that simple.
Sheesh. Let's go. All right. Well, Coach Brad, while you get set up, let me see here, because I know that we're going to go over a couple of things, but maybe let's do something interesting. This is 16 minutes long. But I like the video. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt, but this just, I talked to Fortunate about this. I think it was yesterday because I couldn't be at the Spark meeting. I haven't seen any YouTubes about it, but I'm going to be creating one tonight and posting. I'll send it to you before I post it. There has been 2 repeat winners in the Spark Rewards. And,
Correct.
And the magnitude of that is that whatever those, one in particular that I did numbers on, I'm not going to call out his wallet because somebody can do the research themselves. But the one person, whatever they put in to start in the vault, the Spark winners, or that one particular, increased it by almost $2,000 just by winning twice.
Wow. That's crazy.
And that's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I will be doing a video on that tonight.
And if you do a little more research, or maybe I'll help you, there's another wallet that's won twice.
Yeah, there's 2 people that won twice.
Correct.
Yep.
That is correct. I mean, that is.
And well, the question that I had, the original question that I had asked Fortunate is that when you guys are doing these nightly draws, is it, if somebody hits, like the guy who won last night, because he won it, is his name pulled out until, everybody has won? But no, it's random, completely random. And so I thought that was pretty cool since you guys have been doing this, and there has been a total of 37 as the winners, out of 37 draws, only 2 people have won twice. To me, that's pretty cool.
I think that is very cool, Crypto Putter. I can't wait for the second time that I win the Spark Rewards, and I'm sure everybody feels the same.
You're going to have to split that pot with Chris Dugan.
Yeah,
you guys have a side deal.
He's not here yet, so we'll keep that one under wraps.
But I'm glad you brought that up, Crypto Putter. When we were in the process of creating the Spark Prize pool, that was a question. Once you win, are you taken out, or do you get to stay? And the way we're able to really solve that is just luck is luck, the luck of the draw.
Absolutely.
And if you're lucky, I mean, yeah, if you're lucky in love, if you're lucky in winning the lotto, if you're lucky in finding that perfect parking space, you're in a hurry, you need to get to the bank with your Ultimate card, take some cash out. Hey, you're just lucky, man. And the thing about like just the randomness of who gets it, I think makes it so interesting. And the fact that you can do it again, there is no limit. Just, I think, goes to the whole culture here, the even playing field. It's not a Wales Games. The little guy can do well. You all have the same opportunity. There's people that have multiple platinum NFTs that have spent $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 here at ARK, and they haven't won once, or twice. It's an amazing opportunity for anyone. And as we like to say here, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Well,
so
I do have my NFT, and I'm itching to win, so I'll just go ahead and call my shot tonight. Tonight's mine.
Let's go. Positive affirmation. Let's go.
But this is, I'm sorry for everybody else who's in the chat and just, waiting for the spin to be done, but it's mine. I'm calling it.
It's mine, actually.
But this is great. I am so glad that SK told me about this and I got into this. And of course, I've known Florida Realtor. Actually, he and I don't live too far from each other. So I've known him through other protocols, and he's helped me out too. So this is wonderful. Thank you guys so much for whoever it was created this. This is awesome.
Well, the man's here. You can thank him yourself. He's hearing you, Mr. Brett Norden. His brainchild. This man's really put a winner together. What was that, Crypto Putter?
What a concept that he put together.
Yes, sir.
Good on you. Good on you.
Well, let SK Crypto K know how happy you are. You know,
I
thank
have.
him personally. 3 times a day, if that's what it takes. Gratitude, man. It's something that's good to have in abundance in anything in your life. So yeah, it's great. It's great to let people know, especially these folks that I think, especially in the beginning, were under the wrong impression that ARK was a fork of anything else. And we all know here, we're investors that have, spent the time, gotten to know the white paper, have spent the time asking the questions here directly to the team, that it is not. It is a completely different system in so many different ways. There's a lot of inspirations. There's a lot of things that we like. There's a lot of things that we saw in other protocols that needed some tuning. And, some of it just had to be just spun on its head, completely upside down, and looked at outside of the box. So, yeah, it's fantastic. And, these are funds, just so we're clear, guys. The Spark Prize Pool are funds that are already in the system. They're just getting redistributed. Doesn't take or put any type of pressure whatsoever on the system. If you look at these older protocols, those are just going into compounds. But through the ghost compounding system, which encourages folks to pay and invest into their referral rewards as they grow, that's coming back into the whole system. It's coming back to the Guardian wallet that's supporting everything. And instead of the 100% going there, it's getting redistributed. Hey, let somebody else get lucky. Let somebody else get way ahead. And what that could do. I mean, the results are instant, immediate, and they're strong. Even if you have, I think, a large investment, winning this amount makes a big difference. So let's keep earning, let's keep growing, let's keep playing, and let's keep, growing over here. So, Brad, you there?
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing your video, Crypto Putter. All right, we have confirmation that the big YouTube video is out. Do you want to see that tonight, or do we want to leave that for tomorrow? You got a couple of things prepared.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 3 things ready to go. I could easily drop one out and you could post that, but I don't have the link for it.
Well, I'd actually like to watch this one. So let's do something. Let's put this one for tomorrow. I'm going to give you the link. You can add to the link, but to your list.
If you wanted to watch that video and have Get Your Ace present his article, we could do that tonight, and we could do the other stuff tomorrow, whichever way around you want to do it. I mean, I know that's
all right.
A big video, and it's probably more important to see the community engagement on the new big YouTubers video. What would you think?
I think so, man. We put a lot of work into this.
Yeah. Okay.
And
well, I'll
there's some
keep what I've...
massive stuff coming as well. So Here, I'm going to send you the link, and let's check this out, man. This dude is pumped about ARK, just like we are. And man, I love to see folks that are really pumped and excited when they understand what's happening here at ARK. So
yeah, I'm excited to see this as well. Are you going to play this on your screen, or are you sending it to me to share on mine?
Actually, you know what? The sound quality, I think, would be better here now that you mentioned that.
Yep, I will prepare the link with the attached instructions for people to like and comment and subscribe and whatnot.
Let's go. Hold on.
Well,
all right, got it almost here, ready, queued up, ready to go. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's go to it. And let's check it out. Crypto Moonlight in the house, representing for ARK. Let's go.
New cryptocurrency video. My name is Moonlight, and today we are going to be taking a look at a DeFi platform in the crypto space. Now, this platform itself, you guys, has a lot of features involved. It shows you guys how you can directly buy crypto on their website. You guys can actually use their vault. You guys can get into their NFTs. You guys could possibly get into staking. There's a lot of potential with this platform, and it is on the Binance Smart Chain, making it really, really easy to use and basically having no fees, because let's face it, the BSC network has literally no fees. That's why I love it. This platform looks really good from a development standpoint so far. Everything about it, in my eyes, makes it look like it could potentially hit over in the hundreds of millions of dollars in market cap. Now, I've seen projects like this in the past do quite well. This is a project that's reaching out, surpassing boundaries in the crypto space, and I think it is geared towards even new users into crypto, making it a lot easier for them to
blank screen my end, Atlas.
They offer, as well as people like myself that are a bit more advanced, that have been in crypto for a long time, making it easier to access the DeFi products as well. And you're going to see it now as we go throughout their actual website. But as always, all links are going to be down below in the description. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you do, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, share the video around, comment down your thoughts on the DeFi space, the crypto space, any crypto news. Let me know what you guys think of the whole crypto industry as a whole right now, and what you guys can expect in 2023 down below in the comments. And I'll do my best to get back to each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys right on in the video. So the actual project itself, you guys, is called Arkfi. Now, as you guys can see, the actual price for ARK right now is at $5.71. Market cap is currently at 4.6 million, with liquidity at almost $1 million. Almost $1 million. The total vault accounts is at 2,500, which is pretty awesome. The vault balance is at 417,509 ARK. And keep in mind, you guys, one ARK is $5.71. So it just goes to show you what this project is already doing, especially in this type of market. You guys can see the Spark winners as well. They have contests where they're giving out ARK on a daily basis. You guys can see here for the past like 2 weeks, they've been doing every single day, which is awesome. And it's ranging from 186 ARK at number one right now, which is pretty insane considering the price of ARK itself. Now, if you guys are interested to buy crypto, they have all of their little menu items here where you can directly buy. You can go to their swap as well. You guys could actually look at their vault also. I really like that they actually have a swap. So if you guys are interested to directly buy ARK itself, again, I'm not a financial advisor, not a financial expert of any sorts. Take this as entertainment as well as educational purposes only. But if you guys are interested to actually get on board ARK, you guys can do so directly from their actual swap. You will have to connect your actual MetaMask. And of course, very, very simple to use. This is their DApp itself, you guys, as well as their vault. They have the syndicate, they have the foundation. All this information is going to be directly on their white paper, but you guys can see everything looks really, really, really good so far. If you don't know what I'm talking about regarding all of this information, go over to their actual white paper, their docs, which is what I'm going to leave down below in the description. Now, that is their DApp. What exactly is Arkfi and what can they offer you? Well, as you can see, Arkfi is an innovative fintech group focused on creating simplified, decentralized finance, so DeFi products for investors. Arkfi aims to increase the adoption of DeFi protocols by creating simple to use applications in the community members, which they are proud to introduce to their family, friends, neighbors, and colleagues, basically exposing even more, in my opinion. But anyways, the Arkfi ecosystem of high yield applications are designed to be disconnected from the volatility of traditional markets and provide a passive income source during times when investors need it most. And I think that's awesome because let's face it, especially in this market that we're in, the bear market, a lot of people are predicting a more, I would say, hurtling recession, a more volatile market later to come this year. I don't know. We definitely could potentially see that. Bitcoin could potentially hit back towards that $15,000 mark. You never know. It is crypto and we are in a bear market. So I think that's awesome that they are making passive income a lot more feasible to users of crypto. Because let's face it, if you are new, you kind of want to earn money for doing nothing in a sense. I think a lot of people have seen others do it, and that's what they want to do. And it just makes sense for a project like this to actually introduce that more and multiple passive income streams. Now, we understand crypto markets are inherently volatile, like I mentioned, and have designed the tokenomics and mechanics of Arkfi products to be as stable as possible while creating an opportunity for high reward. So I think that's awesome there. Through team member relationships and experience in crypto, trading, investing, business development, and traditional finance, we aim to bring real-world investment revenue to our DeFi ecosystem, increasing the sustainability and long-term earning potential for our community of investors. Now, that is awesome there. I really, really like that. Now, one thing I wanted to mention right off the bat is for their NFTs, you guys. If you go over to their legacy NFTs, I just wanted to show you guys. And the reason why I'm bringing up NFTs is why? Because the NFT market is booming. It is always going to be booming, in my opinion. So many people are on board. Celebrities, you have artists, musicians. I guess musicians could classify as artists as well. But I love the fact that they're getting into NFTs because they're not limiting themselves as a project. You see from the left-hand side, they have their vault, legacy NFTs, syndicate rewards. There's a bunch of moving parts with this project, and I love that because then they're increasing exposure for this project, and they're reaching a broad audience where a lot more people could be interested in this project. Even if you don't like NFTs, you have a lot of other things to choose from as well. Now, legacy NFTs are an exclusive NFT for this project with benefits only available to investors participating in the ARK Vault. Now, that includes a wallet can only hold one legacy NFT. Once a legacy NFT is locked in an ARK Vault account, it cannot be transferred to another wallet until a max payout of 80,000 Arkfi tokens.
The video has paused, Atlas. Not sure if we've lost you or not.
Houston, we have backlog. Houston.
I think that Atlas possibly has entered the Matrix. So we
is reached. Now, legacy NFTs can be minted using USD to benefit from higher levels of syndicate rewards, ecosystem rewards, and raises the account CWR limit. Legacy NFTs also have other use cases listed below, and these are some of the use cases. So you have unlocking syndicate reward levels, raising the wallet CWR limit from 1.5 up to 13.0, which is pretty good. Earn ecosystem rewards, membership in the ARK DAO as well. That way you have the voting rights, you have the governance power, and your say is kind of obviously used in the making and decision-making of the project. That's what governance is, right? Now, if you guys are interested to look more at the ARK Vault, you guys can feel free to read up to it on their actual white paper. Basically, the backbone of the ecosystem, and this is the primary rewards protocol. As you can see, earning up to 2% daily. Now, the description of ARK Vault here is the ARK Vault functions like a high-yield certificate of deposit deposit. ARKFi tokens deposited and locked in the ARK Vault are rewarded back over time through a sustainable tax system at a rate of up to 2% daily. Now, I think that's pretty insane in and of itself, the fact that you can make up to a 2% daily ROI. Now, obviously, this is going to fluctuate because of the market that we're in, and it just always is going to fluctuate due to crypto, due to the volatility, due to the transaction volume, and so forth. Everything fluctuates, but you can make up to 2% daily, which is pretty cool and unique of itself. Now, I don't really want to read this word for word. I don't want to bore all of you guys with it. Just know you can earn up to 2% daily. If you want to know how, read the white paper. And I recommend you look at the right white paper anyway. That way you can get a better understanding of the project and the platform as a whole. You can understand all the features and products that they offer more, I would say, coherently, if that makes sense. Hopefully I use that word correctly. They do have like a referral system as well, where you can refer other people and earn like a little commission off that. All right, you guys. So also, I just wanted to mention, and yes, I got this little Gucci hat that I just purchased on. It's pretty sweet, actually. I just picked it up. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys, in addition to their actual platform and the features that they offer, they also offer a referral program where you guys can actually generate your own link based on your wallet. So I actually have my wallet connected here, MetaMask and whatnot. And I also have some of their ARK token as well, which I'm going to use on their actual vault and actually kind of stake with, because basically you can earn every single day just by compounding. And that's what I recommend anybody doing in staking in general. But as you can see here, this is my actual referral link. I'm going to be putting that down below in the description as well as in a pinned comment. If you guys want to help me out, you'll be rewarded as well. If you guys generate your referral link, share it with your friends and so forth, and vice versa. Because again, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people are into the affiliate marketing kind of industry, I would say. And, crypto is one of those industries where a lot of people are getting into it. A lot of people love crypto. And I think in the bull market especially, there's a lot to be made with referrals. And I think this is just a prime opportunity to do so if you are into that. Because again, it's basically just free money directly just for sharing your link and having others join off of you. And again, I think it's just awesome in general, just increases the project's exposure. And that what happens, that usually increases the price per token, hint, hint. So anyways, if you guys are interested, my referral link will be down below in the description and so forth. You guys can see here, though, I have about 10 ARK right now. And then if I go over to the vault, I'm going to be using that, and I'm actually going to be depositing my ARK specifically and trying to get that 2% daily reward. And obviously the max payout 30 ARK potentially. There's a lot that could potentially be made depending on how much ARK you're actually going to be willing to use on this platform. And then as you can see, if you wanted to yourself, you can deposit, you can enter your referrer as well here. That way you can refer and also reward the referrer, if that makes sense. So anyways, you guys, it's pretty awesome what they have on this platform, what's in store for this platform in the future could potentially be massive. This is a very underrated project, and I think you guys are really going to like it. So my referral link will be down below in the description. You guys can refer people as well and earn off of that. So just keep that in mind. You guys can see for the syndicate, this is like airdrops that are sent, referrals, everything like that. So if you guys are interested to look at this, feel free to do so on their website as well. Of course, if you want to look at the foundation, feel free to do so as well. This is kind of like the staking with bonds itself. I just look at that bonding, nodes, yield farming, liquidity providing, all is staking. Because at the end of the day, you're doing something with the token to get rewarded. And in this case, we're having bonds. And then obviously, as you can see here, the bond price, $4.82. You can see the total bond stake so far are 34,000. The total rewards pool is about 11,300 BUSD. And the total bond value staked has been $166,931. So if you guys are interested to use the bonds and start staking here, feel free to do so on the foundation side of their website. Next, they have the legacy NFT section, you guys. This is where you're going to be able to take a look at those NFTs. You have the silver NFT, gold NFT, platinum NFT. And obviously, if you want the highest, best bang for your buck, you're going to want to go with the platinum NFT. Going to cost you a lot more money, obviously. However, if you are new, maybe just stick with the silver for now. That way you can kind of better understand the platform, read up on it yourself, see if it's the best fit for you, and see which one of these NFTs qualify for yourself, because everybody's going to be different. Everybody's going to have different goals in mind, but you can see the different upper limits as well. DAO votes. Currently, there's been 22 minted for the gold NFT and 11 for the platinum. And then, of course, you have higher limits for your tier, basically. So again, if you guys want to take a look at this on their website directly, and if you guys want to go to their actual website itself, Arkfi, you guys can do so here. This is their company website where you guys can look at everything, white paper, the team itself. And as you guys can see here, Arkfi is an innovative fintech group, basically a doxed, I would say, company itself. If you look at the team here, I don't like to dox anybody really on my channel, but you guys could see this is kind of like a dox. You guys could say the only thing I would like to see from them is maybe a security audit done. I think they are in the works for that. I just don't see one on the website right now. I know a lot of you guys are going to ask about that and have questions down below. Reach out to the team if you have any questions. That's just going to be your best bet. I recommend that anyways, because you guys can see there's a lot of team members on board, and it's kind of a docs. You have their names, kind of like images as well. But I know a lot of you are going to ask about that security audit, KYC, whatever. They could already be in the works for that, but just reach out to them if you have any questions regarding that. Anyways, all of their social media is at the very bottom as well of their website. All of these links are going to be down below in the description. Highly recommend you follow them on their Twitter, join their Telegram, everything regarding that. They literally just launched, I believe, not too long ago here, but they've started to get up all their social media. Join their Twitter, you guys, join their Telegram, join their Discord. That way you can stay up to date with the project, join into their socials so you can reach out to the team, reach out to other members and see what everybody else is saying and get your questions answered, especially if you do have some, because I know a lot of you are going to be having questions. Their Discord and Telegram has 2,400 subscribers here. This is just the portal that gets you into the actual Telegram group. There's a bunch more members. Discord, 532 members on and 143 online for my time zone. I'm mainly a Twitter and Telegram kind of guy. You guys know that. But if you do use Discord, feel free to do so directly on their website or down below in the description, whatever you guys kind of prefer. If you go to back to their DApp, though, from a development standpoint, like I mentioned at the start, everything looks top notch. I'm very excited to see what they're going to be offering in the future, especially not to mention when you consider the fact that they actually have all of these working things done. And okay, let's take a look at the audit. I think I actually okay, so they do have an audit done. Okay, I did not look at that. That is my fault, you guys. They have a CertTech audit as well as a German audit done. So, scratch what I just said. That is awesome that they have that done, especially from CertTech. If you guys want to look at the audits, feel free to do so on their website and on the actual white paper here. That's awesome to see that they have audits done, because now that kind of gives you the more validity, more trustworthiness in the actual project, because I know so many of you like to see audits done. They have 2 done, so keep that in mind. 2 audits done by reputable firms, CertTech as well as Driven, and here are the links for that if you guys are interested to look at that. So always make sure to read the white paper, you guys. That is my fault entirely. That's great to see that, though. And then their roadmap, you guys, I don't like to stress on roadmaps too much. You guys know me. I just like to keep up to date with them on their social media to see what is going on with the project. They have a calculator as well. You can calculate your rewards, which I'll show you guys in just a second. But they will be updating this with time to show you guys more things that they are going to be adding to their platform, as well as future, I would say, development, because they're going to be doing cross-chain partnerships, mobile application, revenue generation from hedge funds. So it'll just make sense that they come out with some more features and whatnot. Now, here's their calculator, you guys, that they actually created on a spreadsheet. I'm not a big spreadsheet user, so I don't really know what I'm kind of doing on here, but this is where you can calculate everything. You guys could see kind of the actual rewards income that you could potentially make. Again, don't want to bore you with this because I'm not an expert at this of any sorts. Feel free to do it on your own accord. But this is Arkfi, you guys. This is all for me in today's video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. I think you guys are really going to like this project, this platform of itself. It's at a $4.6 million market cap. It's very low right now. And I think it could potentially hit that 100 million, if not more, in market cap valuation very quickly. And that's more than a 10x growth. So just keep that in mind. That's my own personal opinion. Again, not a financial advisor, financial expert of any sorts, crypto enthusiast. Take this as educational purposes only, especially with the restrictions out there. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. This is Arkfi. All links will be down below in the description. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know what you think of the crypto space. What do you guys want to see next? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you guys all on my next cryptocurrency video.
Here we go.
Let's
it wasn't
go.
too long and boring, but man, this dude has 87,000? Let's take a look here again.
182, I think it was.
187,000. And let's hit the like. Let's go ahead and do what I like to do up to YouTube videos. Let's get this crypto. There we go. So we're off 43 comments. I think it's been less than an hour. No, it's been 23 views 15 minutes ago. So yeah,
Yeah, you need to refresh that page because I'm getting higher numbers than that. They're not crazy higher,
Welcome
but
back,
they're higher.
everybody, to a brand new cryptocurrency video. My name is
Yep. Yeah, you go. 77 views, 47 comments. Man, it's a lot of engagement. All right. And I hope that our folks here in the contest tonight to win the 50 BUSD, they're going to go over there and smash that. So, I mean, for a big YouTuber like that, obviously he didn't know too much, but I think he went into it enough and had an enthusiasm about the whole thing that I find it very, very positive. I think this is great exposure for us and much needed. And I mean, we rushed this guy, dude. We were like, man, get this out. Did you see the cut? How instead of doing like the video, he had the hat on. He's like, hey, I got my Gucci hat. And then he started shilling hard his link for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, that was an edit because we got him set up so that, you know, he would have his link and be able to go ahead and get the most exposure out of that, which is vital. It's very important. I mean, Eternal was talking about this the other night when he was here as a guest. You know, getting these folks, not just to do the work, but get them involved. Because as they start earning, as they start getting those referrals and their syndicate grows, now they've got skin in the game. They're invested. They're seeing growth here. So that just, you know, gets you for the whole project. They'll, you know, cut their price in half. You know, they'll, hey, let me bring you onto my Twitter space. Let's do something because they see the potential. They see the growth. They're in early. So, you know, we're wanting to make sure that these folks, especially with such a wide reach, that they just don't look at this like another white paper. I'm going to sit there, read it, blah, 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 and glance over it and next. I mean, these people are doing, you know, probably a video a day, some of them, to, you know, to maintain that rate. So if we can get them involved, if we can get them playing the game, just the fact that, you know, we had to teach him how to use the vault, how to use this, it was done after he already sent in his video. But we made sure to tell him, hey, wait, there's a huge potential here. Take the time. Let's get you set up on the ARK Vault account. And the dude's like, hey, hold on. I'm going to go and shoot another part. I'm going to go shill my link. And then he went, spliced it in and got it out. Let's get this crypto.
Yeah.
Let's get this crypto. Oh, God damn.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this crypto.
Yeah, I think he was really upbeat and, you know, he was clearly enthusiastic and he's got a very big audience, which is great. The only thing about the video that I was thinking, you know, the only negative part of it is he corrected, you know, when he was talking about the security audits. And I thought, well, you know, we have 2 audits. And then, you know, less than a minute later, he's like, nope, sorry, there's 2 security audits here. So, you know, that was great. Really, really good.
2 of them. And he threw the deuces up. So, I mean, and that's natural and it's real. And you got to, I think, also understand that, you know, when people are at that level and they're that popular and they're that busy, you know, they're going to make mistakes. You know, he, for example, and if you caught that, in the beginning, he said they're doing contests and you can win this through a contest. You know, he didn't really understand the Spark price pool. So, you know, it's an introduction. I think, like, you know, the positiveness is there. The disclaimers, hey, not financial advice, is there. And there's a difference between being a negative sort of Nancy and just like, well, you know, or, hey, I like this. I see the potential. By the way, not financial advice. The tone is completely different. It's I think, very positive. Comments, suggestions, questions?
Yeah, he was super upbeat. You know, he had a good aura to him.
Yeah, hello.
Hey,
Yes.
so
Hey guys, really great review on that on our market, you know, getting traction and out there. One thing I'd like to see in general with YouTubers is that they were not compensated or influenced by the team because they're, you know, at their own, their own accord. I don't know if you mentioned that actually, but that was something I like to see that, because if they're skewed right? If they're not compensated anyway, usually they mention that with reviews with products, right? Physical products or something, like the manufacturer sends them. It's like, oh, I bought it myself, something like that. That would be cool to know.
Cool suggestion. Thank you. Anybody else? Question, comment? Z, what did you think about it?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was really insightful. I thought it was. This is why people like him get 100K views, because they're very straight to the point, and they explain things in a really simple form. I think it's a great sort of hype for us, for the community, and like with folks like him or SK Crypto, we can only learn, because I think we have content creators all over here. And for a person to come out and make a short but sweet video and point things out, it's nothing but kudos. And I just commented, liked, and subscribed the guy. I want to see more of his videos.
All right. Thank you. Anybody else have a comment?
Oh, dude, Neto's in the building. Woo!
Hey, bro.
Good times.
I don't know if this is the right forum, Atlas, but I'm talking to a guy who they have a group. There's hundreds of people, and they collectively invest in tens of millions. So I don't know how to. I'm not sure the best way to. He's highly interested. He's interested in introducing things to them. Obviously, he would have a benefit. I would be introducing. You're the boss here. So, what would be the best way to structure something like that? If they want a piece of that in art.
We've done this numerous times. Me and Brett go to these private groups and we sit down with them and we give them the whole presentation, answer their questions. Look, if it's 5 people, 10 people, they're real investors. They're really wanting to look for a strong project, long-term passive income. We're there. I mean, I think less than 10 days ago, we were with Udaman, 4 or 5 in the morning, my time, talking with these investors over in Korea. One of them was a high C-level executive at a bank over there. So we love to talk to those people. And that's, I think, one of the things that we do really, really well. Talk about ARK. So yeah, I mean, set it up, man. We will hit it out of the park, and structured right there under you, where they should be, under your wing, because I know you're the airdrop king. They'll be super happy. They'll be growing. They'll be bringing their friends, family, neighbors, dentists. Sheesh. Even James at the water cooler will come in.
Something I want to say, though, again, it might be better off, but I'm talking general. So it might help others, too, if they are interested in kind of big deals. They want to make big deals. I'm interested in big deals. So they're not necessarily – they're doing approximately 30 to 50,000 per investment. They deploy capital in a variety of ways. So they leverage capital, and we're talking, 10 to 20, maybe 30 million plus across a few hundred folks. And then it's kind of organized around a team of, say, 5-7 people. I can get maybe the top guy, and then the guy that I'm talking to is also going to get a benefit. So it's not like just put them under me and let's go. It kind of involves a little bit of a structure. So that's why. Yeah, of course, you would whatever you need to do to introduce at the level of their appreciation to feel comfortable and jump in. And this is something I'll be connecting. So, on that regard, Atlas, how would that be structured the best way? You know what I mean? Like how everyone feels good, everyone's benefiting, and obviously you're boarding a ton, a lot more capital.
Well, I think I just explained it to you. We would be happy to go and have a talk with them and explain the system inside out. What are the potentials? Understand their risk, understand their timeline, what their financial goals are, what their investors are looking for. Help them to create a strategy, whether it's multi-wallet. I mean, just hold their hand. White glove treatment the whole way. Now, I do want to be clear. We don't do OTC deals. We do not give anybody preferential treatment in any way, shape, or form. The platform for all investors is what we always say, the even playing field. So they could invest a little, they could invest a lot, but they're going to play the same game. Now, their strategy, maybe they buy, 6, 7, platinum NFTs. They divide into different wallets. Like there's so many ways to really cater to reaching their goals, right? So we'll be happy to help them with that.
By the way, I forgot I neglected a key point that they're not, it's not heavy in crypto per se. There are an element of some trading element that's actually a minor percentage of the total capital, I would say. So out of say 10, 20 million plus, maybe 30, around 30, then not the majority is in the crypto. So that's why there's a learning curve. And actually, this would be a perfect opportunity because for mass market, from outside non-crypto people, especially if you had an app. But okay, so I'll talk further, and I'll talk probably outside to see how this can reach fruition. I'm highly interested in things like this.
They're going to love what we're cooking up here for real world investments. Crossing that bridge. Man, we've got some amazing stuff that we're keeping very, very secret. We might even, be able to show them a glimpse of the mobile app development, how it's looking. And those guys, I mean, I fell off my chair, man, when I saw what's coming here to ARK from that mobile app. The simplicity, the whole way it's intuitive and easy to use. I mean, we're talking Uber, we're talking, Apple development quality. It's just unbelievable. So just line them up, man, and, come to my DMs, and I can assure you that we're going to make sure that those guys will get everything answered, and we'll be able to really impress them and get them over here. Thank you, Mr. Nato.
Alice, can I add on to that?
Yes, sir. Of course.
I've got a degree in business, and I'm a sales consultant for a high-end luxury home custom builder. And so we deal with multi-million-dollar homes all the time. And Nito is in a very, very opportunistic position right now, because one of the first things that I would say that he would need to do is find out the why to buy. What is their end game? What do they want to be a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now? And if he understands this, if he understands ARK in explicit detail, then he needs to lay out the red carpet and explain everything in detail, every nook and cranny, to give them as much viable information as they can possibly intake. And that way they feel that they're making the best decision for their money, because Nito already knows that they're making the best decision. So now you just got to feed on what makes their decision that much more stronger and going to put them in a much, much better position for their future. As long as they understand, and I hope I'm not talking out of turn here, this is in no shape or form a quick get rich play. This is for long term.
Absolutely. Great points there. And, thank you for that. Absolutely logical. And like I said, when Brett and I go talk to these groups, man, we're invited for 30 minutes, an hour. We'll end up staying 2 hours. Some of these folks they're so impressed. They're just, knocked off their feet and saying, hey, man, this makes so much logical sense. You guys with your business backgrounds, your experience, what you guys have created here has such a massive potential that folks want to just be a part of it. They want to get on board the ARK. They even, love the freaking name. Oh man, what a great name you guys picked. So, look, this is what it's about. And thank you, NATO, for stepping up. Through our community, everybody knows somebody, and that person knows other people, and you never really know how far you can go in a project like ARK by opening up your Rolodex and having that conversation. We know that as folks start to get their ROI, the early investors, there's going to be a smile on their face, and they're going to be so comfortable speaking about it. Because it's one thing when you're taking a risk and you're giving it a shot, but once you get that win under your belt, which we all understand as investors, getting your return on investment is a win. Everything else is just a home run. It's a bonus. So we foresee that with the mobile app, with the other real world projects that we're cooking, that it's going to be just crazy the amount of growth that you're going to see here, that you're going to witness. So absolutely, that's what it's about. And, we usually say that, hey, if you guys have a group, this is, the 85th podcast. A lot of them, we said, we don't care if it's 3 people, 5 people. There was a guy that came in here one time, Mystic. He has a small group. It's a paid group of investors. And he does a lot of educational stuff. Man, we went in there by the end of the 2 hours, him and Brett were like best friends. You remember that one, Brett? With Mystic? I mean, they're like, man, I love this, your ultimate partnership.
Yeah, those guys are great over there. Yeah. I still keep up on their Telegram here and there. They're doing good.
Yeah, smart investors, folks that are really looking for that edge, for the angle. Understanding there's always risk, but it's all about risk to reward. Manage your portfolio, ladies and gentlemen. Scared money doesn't make any money, but you have to be conscious and you have to allocate correctly.
Yeah, I think the biggest risks we've seen recently were the rugs and the kind of flashy shiny object stuff. This is definitely a long-term play, and people got to start thinking long-term. There's always those we launched, we're big, everybody's getting excited. Now there's a little lull. Now we're really putting the pedal on the marketing. So we're going to see the effects of that, and the effects of new products, and the effect of the mobile application start to really impact our numbers. So I'm excited. I'm actually very, very optimistic about our 2023 here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. All right, Coach Brad, I'm going to turn off my screen and let's go ahead and do your part, showing those. I think you said we're going to do a quick preview of those articles and videos for the upclaps. All right, there we go.
I thought, sorry, maybe I misunderstood. I thought we were going to push that to tomorrow, and today we were going to present the video that we have already and then the article from Get Your Ace. Just in the sense of time. I mean, there's 3 videos to look at and 3 articles, so.
All right. Yes, I thought that we were just going to glimpse through it, but okay, that's fine. We'll just move it over to tomorrow.
It's not a problem. All I need to do, it's all set up and ready to go. It won't take long. It's just a case of posting them in the main chat.
Okay. Well, it's okay. Let's just leave it for tomorrow. I'll go ahead and let's set up I'll do the Spark.
Well,
drawing.
we have Get Your Ace to present his Medium article. Sorry, I misunderstood you. I thought we were doing your video and Ace's article this evening because the new video came in last minute, but I misunderstood you.
All right, so let's do Get Your Ace.
Yeah.
And after that, we'll do the Spark. Thank you, brother.
Awesome. Get Your Ace if you are ready, sir. Share your screen and let's go. I can see you are speaking, Ace, but I cannot hear you. Are you there, Ace? I think he's left and he's going to rejoin. Having some mic issues there.
Can you hear me now?
There we go, sir.
Okay, perfect. At the moment, I'm not seeing that.
Sorry, Ace. What did you say? I missed that.
I am not seeing the icon to share screen.
Are you on your desktop or your phone?
Desktop.
It should be at the bottom of the screen next to the microphone symbol.
I've got video, microphone, and then leave.
So if you click video, does it? I mean, I have one for share screen and one for video.
Okay, okay. There we go.
Now, let's see.
Share screen. All right.
There
Can
we
you
go.
see my screen now?
We can.
Okay, perfect. All right, so this article, like Brad mentioned earlier, I don't know if that was on the actual recording or not, but I put this together in about 10 minutes yesterday, just while listening to the AMA. And so I think the whole point is that these articles, you can whip them together pretty quick if you've got a decent idea. It doesn't take a lot of time. I mean, I've got a full-time job, work 8 to 10 hours a day. I've got 2 kids and a wife, and still have the ability to make time to knock out a quick article every once in a while. So this
How
one,
long have you been writing articles, Ace?
my first one was back in December. So I've got 6, I think, published, and I put together another one this afternoon. So just getting that one reviewed before I publish that. But yeah, it's a pretty new venture for me. It's a lot of fun, actually. And just putting thoughts on paper and sharing it with the crypto community, and hopes of bringing more people to the platform.
So you're telling us that you have been writing for a little over a month, and you're really enjoying it, and it is now taking you, with your very, very busy lifestyle, around 10 minutes to write decent articles. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that is fantastic. And you've never been a writer before. This is a new venture for you, like you just said. That is great stuff. All right, man, take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. So this article, I wanted to give a real life look at my wallet, one of my wallets. I feel like the proof is in the pudding, and something like this showing, here's the actual numbers that I've generated since the start. I feel like that goes so far in getting people on board and interested in coming over. So I can just start with ARK has been running for just over 1 month and has already taken DeFi by storm. I was lucky enough to join ARK during pre-sale and have seen great success thus far. By no means am I trying to say that if you didn't join during pre-sale, then you're out of luck. On the contrary, the price has not changed much since launch due to the ILC. I know it's been a while since my last article, but I wanted to get some realistic data to share with you all about how everything has worked so far. In this article, I want to share with you one of the wallets I have. As you can see, I started this wallet with 81 ARK and I've been following a 1-to-1 CWR strategy, and it hasn't failed. I now have a principal balance of 111.84 ARK and have compounded 30.84 ARK and have withdrawn 30.61 ARK. And so I just threw a snapshot of my wallet in here. And then I said, thanks to a recent update, you can now see your numbers in USD. So let's take a look at that. Threw another snapshot in there, just so, people can see what that equates to, and the real world numbers. So basically I said, as you can see, I started with $462.52 after the 10% tax as my initial investment. This has since grown to $638.63 for my principal balance, and I'm almost midway to my ROI point. The system was working flawlessly. I've tried auto compounding as well as manual compounding. Both systems work great. That said, auto compounding does come at a small premium for the convenience. And I hope this quick review helps to show you some real world numbers that this project is off to a great start. And then I threw some DYOR stuff in there, circled back to some of my past articles to allow folks to get a little bit more insight to it. But, I wanted to make this one a quick read. I think Catalyst mentioned, you want to keep your articles, in that 3-minute time frame. Just people don't have a lot of time, and if it's something quick that they can run through and learn a little bit, they're more likely to actually read it. And then threw some of the technical stuff in there, calculator, private Telegram chat, and then got my referral link. Please give 50 claps, comment, and follow. The QR code I made, and then just the Telegram stuff, and then my disclaimer. So again, this, threw it together in about 10 minutes. It was super easy, but I feel like it, can resonate with a lot of people. They want to see numbers. They don't want to just read about numbers. They want to see actual numbers and what the real data looks like. So that's kind of where the thought process came for this article.
Yeah, I agree. I think the one of the things that I found with Medium, Catalyst mentioned it before, like you said, and I've done some research on it. Not many people read articles. They skip them in the sense of they just they quick read. That's why it's good to bold certain things in articles, because they don't read it word for word. They just skip through and take some of the key points. That's why visuals are really, really handy in these Medium articles. And then I believe you do you want to tell the community bearing in mind Get Your Ace is completely brand new to this, and do you want to tell them what happened with the magazine?
Yeah. So I was actually, I'm obviously in a couple of different Telegram groups, and I was in another group, and there was a couple guys talking about off-ramping, and how are they going to off-ramp their crypto. And so I brought up, hey, have you guys heard of Ultimo? And they're like, no, what is it? So I started going in talking to them about Ultimo, and I asked, well, how did you hear about Ultimo? And obviously mentioned that I first learned about it through Arkfi. And okay, what's Arkfi? So I threw my first article in there so they could read about it. And there was an editor online that saw it and said, hey, you're a great writer. You should come write for Crypto Magazine. And I don't know if you guys are aware of Crypto Magazine. This is their latest print with Kevin Hart on the title, but just it opened the door, and it's like, hell yeah, what do I got to do? And so I've been in talks with one of their sub editors, and so they've asked me to submit a couple of my articles for review. And basically, as long as quality is good and they like what they see, they said they'd invite me in to basically be a contributor and try and get some articles published in this magazine that is being sold worldwide. 19 different countries it's in now.
Sheesh. See, guys, look at that. Brand new writer. Put the work in, put the effort in, juggling, doing this with his busy lifestyle, with his family, his kids, and his job. And, now he's potentially going to be promoting ARK in a magazine with Kevin Hart on the front. Obviously, the cover will change. These are the things that happen, guys. A lot of people sitting on their hands, thinking, oh, I can't do this, or it's not for me. And Ace is out there putting the work in, in other groups talking about Arkfi, and you just never know who you're going to bump into, who you're going to talk to. And now, he's potentially going to be a writer for a huge magazine, and going to be shilling his own link in there, because that's it's perfectly, it's what you do, it's how we all grow. And he could potentially be talking about ARK in this magazine with his referral code. Absolutely massive. I mean, how fantastic is that? Take my hat off to you, buddy. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And again, it's been a very fast journey. Like I mentioned, my first article I ever wrote was a month ago. And, if I hadn't done that and, put a few of these articles together, I wouldn't have had that to share. I wouldn't have had the opportunity presented without putting in a little bit of work on the front end. And again, it doesn't take that much time. I mean, yeah, my first article probably took me a couple hours to write, but the more you do, the faster you get, and the easier it is.
Exactly. It's all about putting the work in, my friend. You get out what you put in, and you're certainly putting the work in. And I knew from day one you were going to have a big role to play here, and whether it be in the front end or the back end or behind the scenes, I recognised the work you put in. Obviously, we work closely together, being in the same syndicate. But I'm really, really happy and really proud of you, man. Well done.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Amazing. And Get Your Ace, I love the article that you put together. I'm in shock you did that in 10 minutes. Just goes to show how good you've gotten at this, and the quality, right? It's not the how much content, it's the quality of the content. And I think you hit the nail on the head by showing the results. Reading about it's one thing, seeing it visually, I mean, huge. That connects. It gives it credibility. It's tangible results, and I think that goes hand in hand with the culture here of getting the win. And I also like how you pointed out right from the beginning, hey, you're not too late. Price is holding steady. The project is growing. It's just getting started. I thought that was very key, because I think there's a lot of that narrative that's happening where folks are, hey, if I didn't get into pre-sale, I don't know, because they're just used to the same projects with the same charts, with the same whales dumping and trading the token, that, that key element of expressing that, I think, could draw, the reader in and have them take a deeper look into ARK, which is the whole point of doing an article in the first place, right? Giving folks the education so that they come here, they look at the white paper, they read other articles, and they'll find a community of folks that are just so professional, educated, empathetic, ready to answer any questions, to hold their hand, walk them through setting up a MetaMask. I mean, we made sure to have that infrastructure, to have the smart money, to have the smart investors here really from day one. so that we could be prepared to receive these folks and impress them. I mean, the project sells itself, but the people that are involved, I think, is really important. The culture that you'll see here or in Discord or, anywhere else that we go to an AMA. So great work, man. Absolutely just smashed it. And I just, keep getting this message in my head. There's just no excuse that, how busy you are with your family, working 10, 12 hours, and you found 10 minutes and look, the seeds that you're planting, they're starting to give fruit. They're starting to really show. And we're seeing this across the board with the folks that have gotten involved. So amazing, dude. Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your star is rising here above the ARK. Thank you. So, Brad, you've posted this and the YouTube video, right? From
Certainly did. Yes,
Crypto
sir.
Moonlight. So if folks want to participate in the 50 BUSD giveaway, they have to send Fortune Enough the screenshot of both, correct? The 50 claps and the comment on the YouTube, the like.
Correct.
Correct?
Yeah. That is
Perfect.
50 claps, like, follow, subscribe, comment. It takes 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops. Helps the content creator who deserves it and pushes the algorithm and helps ARK in general, guys. So please go over, even if you're not involved in the competition and you just want to support ARK, which is the smartest thing you can do because we're all invested here. So please just do that and send your screenshots over to Fortunate Enough.
Perfect. All right, give me a second. I'm just going to pull up the screen. Let's go ahead and start the Spark Rewards.
I mean, Spark Rewards is going to be over $1,100. I already know because I just saw it. I think it's like 194, maybe 194 ARK, guys. 194.48 ARK. Oh my!
I greatly appreciate you guys giving it to me.
Yeah, let's get this crypto.
Oh, God damn. Oh, yeah. Let's get this crypto.
It's a beautiful thing, folks. All right. So, unless someone have a question or a comment, maybe Catalyst, do you have any feedback for Get Your Ace? I mean, what an amazing story. He's already talking to the folks at crypto.com. Not crypto.com, Crypto Magazine. Is that the name of it?
It was, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Congratulations. That blew me away. Well done. Who knows where that's going to take you? And like Coach Brad said, shill in your wallet address, your referrer ID in an international magazine. I can't imagine better exposure than that. So that's some 10 minutes well spent. Well done. I can't even write an article in 10 minutes, so I should probably be taking some pointers from Get Your Ace.
If you want to DM me, go ahead.
I just gave you 50 claps on your article too, and
So much appreciated.
Man, that article was like 1,200 claps now. That was quick. They're worth that, man. That's awesome.
I just did the 50 claps too. And then that reminds me, or that motivates me to challenge myself to do an English video without preparing anything. So maybe spending 10 minutes and let's create a video like that. Let's see what I can
1,400 claps. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Well,
let's do the Spark Reward now, folks. Let's make it happen. Here we go. Right, let's give it a second. Hold on. Let's reload the page and make sure that it went through. All right. Looks like it didn't. Hold on.
Anticipation.
Yeah, the transaction went through, but right when I was going to do it, a little time passed before the second execution of it. Give me just a moment, folks. Yeah. Transaction went through. I'm going to go ahead and launch it again. I'll need about 2 minutes, guys, if that's okay with you.
Of course.
I think I waited too long between the two.
How are we looking, Mr. Fortunate Enough, from your end?
Getting through here, we got about 42 participants.
Nice. Yeah, so that's good to see, because that obviously means that people are engaging through the main chat who aren't in the podcast. So yeah, that's really good to see. Let's get that algorithm working. Ace, did you submit your other article to the publication?
Yeah, I did. I resubmitted it. Is it not showing up?
I cannot see it. Let me check again. Let me check on my laptop as opposed to the phone.
All right. I'm ready to give it another shot. We'll do this one very quickly. Okay, there we go. Trying it again. Okay. Transaction went through. There it is. Yeah, I gotta execute it fast. All right. Folks, tonight's winner of the Spark Rewards, smashing through all-time high. Their wallet ends in 4ADA. Let's get this crypto.
I'm sure that's a double winner.
I remember that ADA. You too, right? Yeah. From before?
Yeah.
It reminds me of Cardano.
It is. That's a double winner. That's another double winner. Oh, my.
Day one on the 14th of January. And again, today. Sheesh, man. There's lucky people here at ARK. Let's go.
Some serious lucky people here.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this crypto.
Wow. Massive.
345 ARK. Whoosh.
Man, they got to be screaming, I love ARK from the top of the mountain. I mean, wherever they are. They're going up the stairs to the Empire State Building. I love ARK. Man.
I know I would be. I'd be climbing on top of my building, screaming it out.
Yes, sir. So another one. So now we've got 3 sets of double winners.
Crypto Putter, I'm not sure if he's still with us, but he needs to, you need to change that video you're about to make, sir, to 3.
Yep. And I'll even do one better for you. Give me just a second here. That person who just won, as we all know, it's their second time winning. Between the 2 times that they've won, dollar amount was $1,976 between the two wins.
Think about how much that grows your investment, guys. It's just absolutely phenomenal.
I think we got to change the motto here, the little slogan. It's not a matter of if you win twice, it's a matter of
how many times.
Yeah, that's even better. Good one.
Not a matter of if you're going to win, but how many times you're going to win.
Man, we got to make that. We got to get that meme, Terry Tibbs. We got to get that meme, Terry Tibbs, the meme master. He's in the front run for winning the massive contest for the memes.
All right, well, I'm going to get off here so I can go and make that video, and I'll send it to you. Alan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Absolutely. All right, brother. We'll see you later, man.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. So, folks, what a night. We are witnessing some folks really, really just grow in such a way in ARK. I mean, everybody's growing, everybody's winning, but these Spark rewards just take it to a whole nother level. Mr. Z, are you ready for the DeFi sessions? Have you got some pearls of wisdom to share with us, some alpha? We always look for the alpha from Mr. Z.
Let's play that metal music and give people a good flow. Today is a good one. Today is a really good day. Congrats to the double winner. Congrats to everybody that wins it twice. Luck is on your corner. I think you demand win it twice. You demand won it 4 times, 5 times.
I did once, but I won the other 51 twice.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Awesome, guys. So one cool thing is our members are up to 542 now, and Discord is starting to shoot up. So we will do an update on Twitter very, very soon, and Discord. So across these many articles that I have, today's sort of deep dive will be really, you can say, NFT orientated, because there are new projects that are doing well. But before we do that, we've had another dead cat bounce on Bitcoin, right? We were touching a high of 23,800, and as we speak, we have pulled back quite a bit since then. And these are signs of weak highs. Right, so when you have weak highs, expect pullbacks, because there's a ton of liquidity down here to see. I think I think 2 things are going to happen this week. I think we're going to see CPI come out on Friday, so core price index will come out, and after that we have sort of unemployment change, non-farm employment change. So there's a few things coming out, and I think that will send price the other way. for the next week or so. So expect a bumpy ride. Please don't buy tops. We warned you last week. We warn you this week as well. So that's the news on Bitcoin. And Cointelegraph do a really good job, explaining what's been going on in the back end. And yeah, so we've had earnings from the big companies of Apple's, Google's, and JP Morgan's and stuff, and everyone's just in a correction mode. No one has really gained as we expected in the first quarter, in the last quarter, sorry, and prices are looking to increase. So this is a really cool thing that FactSet just sort of pointed out. It reads, higher costs are likely having a negative impact on net profit margin. Producers' prices increased by 6.2% in December. Again, all the numbers have been falling over the past several months. The percentage has exceeded 6% for the 21 straight months. During the previous earnings, 402 S&P 500 companies cited inflation on earning calls. So yeah, we're seeing prices really inflate. We're seeing interest hikes happen around America and Europe, and this is all coming into price action. So the quicker we ease our inflation and interest rates, the quicker we can take risk. Because what makes the market pump? It's people taking risks. So that's the update there. Current price of BTC is 23,000. BNB is at 309. Ethereum had a pullback down to 1526, and it's back to 1628. So we will see how the CPI index and all these other reports that come out in the next week or so sort of hit price. I think it's important. Now, there's a few things that I want to cover when it comes to NFTs, because there are some really cool upcoming projects. There are some updates, and there's some real cool utility coming out of the legal side of NFTs. So yeah, let's start with some utility. So the first thing I want to sort of touch is the Doodles project. Doodles, as we know, was the most one of the most successful NFT projects on Ethereum, and they've just sort of released the trailer into Doodles 2, and they've chosen Flow blockchain as its home. And Doodles is quite big because it raised, I believe, $550 million in trading volume to date. And it's got big brand ambassadors, and it's got a big chief brand officer in the name of Pharrell Williams. If anyone knows hip-hop, knows Pharrell. Pharrell is behind this project. And let's watch a small preview of NFT Doodles 2. So, Brad, is my screen showing just fine?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So yeah, that's a small preview of Doodles V2. And soon you'll be able to customize your NFT the way you want. And these are like early stages where when a project sort of releases, it puts a buy that floor price. We'll see it sort of come through the bull run. So I'm pretty excited about Doodles coming out. So that's the news on Doodles. and I think the Doodles to rollout will begin on the 31st for existing Doodle NFT holders, and then I think in sort of February they'll open up to the public. But yeah, in September, Doodles was valued $704 million. And Doodles announced the acquisition of animation studio Golden Wolf, which has worked on Disney, Adidas, Adult Swim, Nike, and PlayStation. So I'm looking forward to more updates on Doodle. That's one project that's basically going to be releasing its V2. Another one is more Marvels like that I want to kind of show you here. So the artist behind Iron Man, behind Spider-Man, behind Batman, it's comic book sort of eras. Sean Shen sort of is working on a Web3 technology, and he's building his own series of NFT comics called Genesis. So the article reads here: comic book artist Sean Shen, who cut his teeth illustrating Iron Man, Avengers, and Spider-Man series for Marvel, has left the traditional comic book industry behind to produce his own, leveraging Web3 technology with the help of Web3 startup 24/7 Comics. So yeah, his Genesis block will be coming out soon, and here's a small preview of it. Coming soon. And he did a interview with Decrypt, which was
I
pretty
love
cool.
to go back to the sort of comparison between the traditional comic book industry and the Web3 sort of emerging comic book industry. Sean, who would you say is benefiting in the traditional industry versus your hopes for what the Web3 comic space could look like?
Okay. Well, I mean, I think if you look at the big two companies, there's Marvel and DC. And then for decades, artists and writers have been creating stories and releasing them in comic books. So when it comes time to expand their business, they've got into the big Marvel movie, like the MCU. They're making movies now based on a lot of the stuff that's come out in comics. So I think what really got me is that those movies, obviously, everyone's seen them, and they're all household names, and they've done phenomenally well, and they've made Marvel and Disney a lot of money, and so there's just a lot of money there. But it was born from ideas from creators who a lot of times they've aged out now, and they can't afford healthcare, and they're just in really bad shape. So a lot of that doesn't filter back to the original creators. So and we're also, like any other business, they would try to get these services at the most competitive prices. If that means taking jobs overseas or paying artists as little as possible, and then also kind of playing on the fact that every young kid wants to draw comics for a living, so they'll do it practically for free, and they really leverage that. So after a while, this new model it's more from creator to the reader or consumer. That kind of cuts out that process of the big corporation that has gotten so big that it's just a machine that and understandably almost practically exploits a lot of the creatives.
Yeah, so he briefly tells you about the new Web3 model for comic book creators and what he wants to achieve with the Genesis sort of project that he's working on right now. So it's pretty cool. Content creators are something that do see their earnings diminish as these sort of big brands like Marvel and and Hollywood that make a bunch of money from the blockbusters. The main content creators, the comic book artists, seem to miss out. So he talks a little bit about how royalties work in DeFi. So do check out the interview with him and Decrypt. I thought that was really insightful. So yeah, Genesis is the project. Let's see what else we have here to share with you guys. So one utility I was looking through how NFTs can work in sort of the legal framework is through NFT court orders. So the article here reads, NFT court orders should become a norm in crypto-related litigations. So the whole thing is, NFTs are becoming an increasingly popular solution for serving defendants in blockchain crime that would otherwise be unreachable. So the whole thing is, let's say a plaintiff is accused of stealing almost $1 million of cryptocurrencies, right? The plaintiff presents a declaration from a crypto investigator to the court confirming the stolen cryptocurrency transaction. The judge accepted the request to serve the defendant via NFT, as it was deemed to be reasonably calculated way to give notice. So the managing director of corporate lawyers told Telegraph, serving a defendant via NFT is a powerful tool for blockchain crime, where it is virtually impossible to identify bad actors. So the whole thing is usually when you sort of subpoena a person or you try to give them a notice, they're usually traveling around the world. They're sort of hiding and mitigating the crypto in such ways. But if you send a NFT subpoena to their main wallet, that's basically blacklisted, gets blacklisted by all other exchanges. It creates a good place for sort of Web3 to tackle these issues that we have in the industry, especially the rug pulls that we kind of see, and especially these huge hacks that basically take away from the small investor, tens of thousands of them. So that was one big utility that the law firm, the crypto lawyers, kind of pointed out here. So that's one utility I think that would go quite far in DeFi. And yeah, I think that sort of covers my news for today. It's short and sweet. I'm trying to make it short and sweet and just hit headlines. But yeah, the conclusion is to be careful with CPI coming out, to not buy tops, and look into utility. And especially look into the projects of Doodles 2 and Genesis that will be coming out. And hopefully this week I'll do a top 10 sort of project, the layer ones that are coming out this year to keep an eye on. A bunch of them will do airdrops like Aptos and the other one did Aptos. And what was the other one and Optimism that did sort of airdrop. So there's going to be more like that. But yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you, sir. Fantastic DeFi information. All right, folks. Let's go ahead. If Mr. Fortunate, you are ready, let's spin that wheel, man. Let's get this crypto, as they say. Wow, that's a lot of folks, 48. But they're not around. We might have to spin it a couple times. Is there anybody here that does not see their name on the list and they participated? If you're ready, Mr. Fortunate, we can go on the count of 3.
I'm ready, sir.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Sweet justice. Sweet justice.
Love that. Love that.
Happy days.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Catalyst.
I don't know.
Give me your wallet address, please, sir.
I certainly will. Coming your way. I don't know if you guys recall, but I believe I might have been one of the first winners, or the
You were
first winner of it.
the first winner, my friend.
So am I a double winner? Or no?
Yeah.
No.
You are.
No, but I'm not the first double winner. We've had double winners on the
Oh,
wheel.
sorry, no. You were the first winner of the Spin the Wheel, making you a double winner this evening. So you are
I will take
Captain
it.
Uderman.
I will take it.
Hey, Catalyst.
Luck is rubbing off on me. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Catalyst.
Sir.
The more work you put in, I see the luckier you're getting.
Yeah, remember,
The
Captain,
fact.
this all started with you, my friend. You know, you were the catalyst for this whole segment starting and people getting out there and writing these articles. So I'm so glad whenever you win anything, because you fucking deserve it, bro. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so happy for everyone that is producing content. It's just, it's paying off in so many ways. It's not just, people are not producing content just for the Spin the Wheel prize. I think people are really realizing that it pays dividends. I think the number one reason should be we should all be helping, support the protocol, support the project, and build the community. And then everything else is just a bonus. But some of these bonuses can be huge. Just look at Get Your Ace. So, anyway, wow.
You are totally right, bro. A $50 BUSD reward pales in significance to a referral, or the platform in itself growing. This is just a nice little incentive and cherry on top. So I think you're right. People are starting to wise up to the fact that there's a lot more going on than a BUSD reward daily. But yeah.
As the Phoenix Syndicate always says, a rising tide lifts all boats.
Yes, sir. We are on the best boat you could be on.
The ARK.
Yes, sir.
All aboard!
And funnily enough, you you were struggling to get in the podcast this evening, weren't you?
Yes, I was on the road, and for some reason, the join button. So I was mobile, and I don't typically listen to the podcast via my phone. I'm usually at my laptop, but for some reason, the join button was not displaying on my mobile Telegram app. So that's why I reached out and had you guys send me a link to join. Hopefully it will be there always now. I'm not sure how that works with the mobile Telegram app, because I wouldn't want to have to reach out for a link, like an invite link each time. But we'll see. I'll test it out tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of navigating it, because you're not usually on mobile. But if you ever need that link, just hit me up. Not a problem.
Will do. And also thank you for sending that. And Fortunate, thank you for sending the link as well. I actually reached out to Fortunate as well. So, but then I got on, and it was coming in loud and clear through my car Apple Play. I did notice. I actually pulled over. There's a Telegram app that's part of Apple Play or CarPlay, I should say. But I don't think it was working through there. It was actually just working, through the mobile app on my phone and then coming through my car speakers, which was fine. Success at the end of the day. And a $50 BUSD prize. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for all your hard work.
All right, man. I'm in TG jail. Every night I forward to our groups the Spark price pool. So I wonder what happened. I'll just send it, go through the process here of explaining that we're not spamming and all that. But anyway, folks, I'm going to be heading out for the evening. Got a lot of work to still take care of here on the back end. Wish you all a great night. Feel free to hang out. Calm, cool, and collected. Take care, everyone.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir.